that shit.
Oh, I should have scored!
That was on me, cuz I had all one X out of his circle. Bitch, stop shaking and bake his ass. See that shit right there. I sure did by accident, but next time, wing, wop, stay there. Stay there. Come back to the wing. Yo, stop whining, man. Oh my god. Oh, look at it. Wow.
Coach, the tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work
Come
our
on,
way
yo,
through
you
December.
tripping, yo.
The radar
Fuck.
today, however, is
God
clear
damn.
at Lambeau Field
Get
in
that
Green
dumbass
Bay.
up, bro. Get up,
The
bro.
scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers.
Ooh. Come back between backs, man. Come back, cuz.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch the slat. Watch the slat. Get 300. Get 300. 80 weapon. Kill. Turn it up.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, box drop. Record. 45 is the mic.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there
Play
for a
sides,
nice
Joe.
explosive
Y'all gotta
run.
play sides. You got to.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Under 10. Come on, get on next. Come on,
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be third down.
You gonna play the game, fat man? Little polo shit, dummy.
On third down, it's Logan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 9, check 9. Switch.
Fat man.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 50, Mike, 50. And flip. Get that ball. Green, 17. Mike, 50.
Daddy bought that for me.
Jameis to throw it. It's caught by Mike Evans. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Logan. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I swear to God, I thought he had a break with me.
Here's Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Jameis now on first down. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Come on, big man. Oh, he's stingy.
Ready? White 25.
What the fuck?
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Back.
They'll run with Barber. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Give me that shit. I'm a lockdown,
quarter,
nigga.
and it's our visitors with the football as they come up now.
Say I'm a lockdown. Say I'm a lockdown now, nigga. What you talking about? You call him a lockdown, call me a fucking lockdown now. Give me that shit. Hey, he better not. Give me that shit. Touchdown. Never mind. Throw that shit down. I wasn't charged, man.
Ready?
Shot, cuz. Shot! What the fuck?
On 2nd down.
It's Logan. I've been wondering it.
The end zone. Touchdown,
wow.
Tampa Bay.
Dummy, you wanted me to force a pass with no break started, dummy?
His second touchdown on
what?
the season.
Bitch, I'm the base. What? I wanted the what?
Tonight.
I wanted the what?
Extra
I ain't
point
paying
by
no.
Gay is up and good.
Talking here, they say lockdown. Fuck that.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
From the 25 on second down, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams.
Wow.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Wow.
Find that one in there and go make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And Wilson has it. First target, first catch, and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
So the Hall of Fame on top of this
Mike, 45.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. He'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
45, Mike, 45. Smith.
Now on second and 16. Rodgers. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins. 44 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught at the 25. It's a big play. Winston to Evans. 48 yards.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
He finds his target. It's Evans. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Hell no. Wow. Didn't even do that bullshit.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Jones. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To throw, Winston. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Go back left, dude.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Man, I cannot get this shit out my teeth, bro.
To throw again. Rodgers. Jones has it. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
That was on me, y'all. Trying to get this shit out my fucking teeth. Wow. It didn't even bounce.
258. 26.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45.
Hey, Charlie.
I got one. 45.
Working from the gun. Rodgers going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but... Brought down after a huge return there. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
Ready. Blue ready.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I can go back to points so I can drop 15.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Watch the air.
Check 13. Check 13. Wait. 50. Come on, boy. You got easy. Don't be scared of it.
The first down throw for Winston. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Dean Lowry able to record his 5th sack of the season. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
5 on 50. Check 49. Flare.
Here's Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
I was definitely ready to make a lot, man.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Two-way rebound and win.
From the gun, Winston. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, as the first half is winding down, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now 21-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
I had it on silver. I had a couple animations, but
about set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Stop.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
You just balance it out correctly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 26, check 26. He's coming,
They'll stay on the ground with Barber. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ready? Blue ready.
Wow. If I had interception. Got him. Got him. Oh, he can't. I was right there, cuz.
Winston on 3rd and 2. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
Well, pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Don't worry about it. Big bet.
Operating from the gun, Costello. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. 2nd and a country mile. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up the 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Going deep for Hopkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This will be taken at the 10. Wiggles free. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose. He's not a dribbler. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Again, it's Jones. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I'm on the other side. You ain't had to come all the way through.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Good D, flagrant. Look at Joe, you're ready. Look how he looking. Man, I can't believe this nigga just fouled me like this in this 3-on-3 pickup shit.
Now Winston. He's got Evans. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first.
Hit it, dude. Oh.
Ready.
Trey.
Slam.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Man!
Watch the pass.
Oh, my God!
Logan. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
I'm going back to you.
Green, triple team.
5
on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
50. Mike 50.
Now on 2nd and 13. Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
So that's back-to-back drives where they thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Throwing on first down. Costello going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Dummy. The nigga was sitting right there, dummy. The nigga done shot multiple threes, man. What you talking about?
Let's go now. 50, plant. Hey, Haywood. Let's go. Let's fight.
Throwing again. Costello drops it to Jones in the flat. 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well to get a few stops.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The
strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's complete to Adams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Costello. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
TLG lights out and Warpath all moving up. I can't wait to beat the shit out of TLG.
Throwing, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They go back to the ground, this time Barber. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 56 yards. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
65. 65.
Hey, 2.
45 to Mike.
Yep.
Hey, let's get that ball.
Ready.
To throw on second down. Costello. He's going to look deep in zone for Hopkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's got Adams on the hookup. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line.
Ready.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's a 2nd and 7. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Switch back.
The Packers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll go with a keeper, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown,
you didn't have to win. Why did Cubs go to the big man?
Ronald Jones, 77 yards. As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Off the play fake. Costello. And the pressure gets to him again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.